They say the rich get richer, but what they don't tell you is why the poor stay poor. This isn't about blame, it's about truth. A truth that's hard to swallow, but necessary to hear, because until you see the trap, you can't escape it. So let's go deeper. Let's explore the silent systems, the mental prisons, the hidden games that keep the poor stuck and make the rich even richer. This is not motivation. This is revelation. This is why the poor stay poor and how the rich use it. 1. The curse of instant gratification. Every time you reach for pleasure over purpose, you choose poverty, fast food over health, scrolling over studying, spending over saving. The poor chase what feels good now. The rich invest in what feels good later. It's not because the poor are lazy, it's because they're conditioned to seek escape. Escape from pressure, from pain, from feeling like they'll never win. But here's the truth. The more you chase comfort, the more uncomfortable your life becomes. The rich delay pleasure for decades. They plant seeds they may not even live to harvest. You don't need more motivation. You need more patience, because wealth is not built in moments, it's built in habits. 2. The attention trap. The poor consume, the rich create. Every time you give your attention away, to drama, to gossip, to trends, you give away your potential. The poor waste time, the rich buy it. Poor minds are busy minds, distracted minds, scattered minds. Rich minds are focused, deliberate, disciplined. When you scroll for hours, you're not just wasting time, you're training your brain to avoid depth, and depth is where wealth lives. Build, don't binge. Create, don't consume. 3. The victim mindset. I can't, it's too late. People like me don't succeed. These phrases are more dangerous than poverty itself, because once you believe you're a victim, you stop trying to be a victor. The rich aren't always smarter, but they are more responsible. They take ownership, even when it's unfair, even when it's hard. The poor blame. The rich build. No one's coming to save you, but you can save yourself. And once you accept that, you become unstoppable. 4. The money myths. Money is evil. Rich people are greedy. Success means you sold your soul. These are lies, and they're designed to keep you small. If you think money is bad, you'll always sabotage yourself from having it. The rich know money is a tool. It amplifies who you are. If you're kind, money helps you be generous. If you're creative, money helps you build. But if you believe wealth makes you evil, you'll never allow yourself to have it. Your beliefs create your bank account. Change your thoughts. Change your life. 5. The false freedom trap. The poor want freedom, but chase it through shortcuts. Gambling, crypto hype. Side hustles with no skill. They want to escape the 9 to 5 without mastering the basics. But the rich? They understand. True, freedom comes from discipline, from years of mastery, from earning your independence. Freedom without foundation leads to collapse. There are no shortcuts, only strategy. 6. The environment effect. Look around you. What do your 5 closest people value? Comfort, drama, complaints, or growth? Ownership, action? The poor stay poor because they stay surrounded by people who normalize it. The rich upgrade their circle, not out of arrogance, but out of alignment. If you want to be rich, stop seeking validation. Start seeking vibration. People who stretch you, challenge you, elevate you. Your network is your net worth. Cliché, but true. 7. The lack of financial literacy. Schools teach you history, but not how to manage a paycheck. They teach you biology, but not how to build a budget. So the poor stay confused, and the rich stay ahead. Rich people teach their kids assets versus liabilities, compound interest, cash flow versus earned income. The poor, they teach fear. Don't talk about money. It's too complicated. Just get a safe job. And so the cycle continues. 8. The time-poverty loop. Poor people trade time for money. Rich people trade money for time. The poor work harder. The rich work smarter. If you're always busy but never progressing, you're stuck in the loop. The answer isn't more hours, it's more leverage. Learn skills that scale. Automate what you can. Focus on results, not effort. Time is your most valuable asset. Protect it like your life depends on it, because it does. 9. The comparison disease. The poor look sideways, the rich look forward. Every time you compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20, you lose motivation. And in that moment, you give up the most important thing, your unique path. Comparison kills dreams. It creates envy, bitterness, paralysis. The rich use others as inspiration. The poor use others as evidence of why they can't win. Flip the script. Let their success prove yours is possible. 10. The comfort crisis. Comfort zones are coffins. They keep you safe, but slowly kill your potential. Poor people avoid risk. They fear failure more than they fear regret. But the rich? They understand. Risk is the price of reward. They don't fear failure. They fear stagnation. Every time you choose what's easy, you say no to who you could become. Growth is uncomfortable. That's why it's rare. 11. The systemic loop. Yes, systems exist. Yes, some are rigged. But here's the brutal truth. The rich don't just beat the system. They build their own. They study how it works. They master the rules. Then they change the game. Poor people get stuck in survival. Rich people graduate to strategy. You can't play chess when you're starving. But once your basic needs are met, learn the game. Master leverage. Learn taxes. Understand ownership. Because the real system is information. 12. The legacy trap. Poor people think about Friday night. Rich people think about the next generation. When you're poor, you survive. When you're rich, you plant trees you won't sit under. Legacy is the long game. It forces better decisions, and it starts with you. You don't need millions to build a legacy. You need vision, intention, consistency. Be the person your future family will thank. Final thoughts. The poor stay poor, not because they lack talent, not because they lack potential, but because they stay trapped in mental prisons of fear, of doubt, of distraction. The rich escape by breaking patterns, by facing discomfort, by choosing your discipline. This isn't about shame. It's about awareness, because once you see the trap, you can walk around it. Don't chase wealth, chase wisdom, and wealth will follow. Your future is not determined by your past. It's determined by your patterns. Change your patterns. Change your path. This is your wake-up call, and this is your power.